Hi, I'm Bryant. I've been dealing with HIV for a little over a year now. I went through a huge divorce back in 2020. I was served papers, and it kind of shell-shocked me. It kind of blew me off my feet, to be honest. I knew our relationship was toxic, but he was the love of my life at first. At least that's what I thought. We started using together crystal meth probably for the first year of our relationship. It's what our love was built around. And when I got served those papers, it put me into a dark world because I didn't come out till I was 23. I hid in the closet for a very long time. I was too worried about what other people thought of me. The judgment, the guilt, the shame that all came along with, in a small country boy, in a family that a bunch of rednecks and country people, it wasn't acceptable. So it was hard to come out. He allowed me to come out. He allowed me to accept myself and, accept who I was and stop hiding in the closet. So I loved him, but the relationship turned for toxic. I didn't understand what, a real relationship was. So in 2020, he served me those papers and I went on a 2-year-long meth run. And I lost myself. I lost a huge part of me, but at the same time, I gained a huge part of me. And during that run, I finally was allowed to step outside my marriage because we were legally separated. And so stepping outside that marriage was the first time, I hooked up with a couple, and I met them through Zoom, which is the worst place ever to ever beat. But I drove to New Hampshire, felt accepted for who I was being who I was, being glam, being happy for what I thought. Until I started getting sick and I started not knowing why. I went to 2 different hospitals. They told me it was a withdrawal from my drugs until, I finally said, I'm going to Planned Parenthood because I know something's not right. And I'm not trusting now the people that I went and saw that I'm now building a relationship with. Well, 10/27/21, I was diagnosed HIV positive. It crushed me. I went on another quite a bit run until April when I got into a car accident and I totaled a car that I worked my ass off for. I worked my whole entire life up, but I threw it all away for drugs. And then this cloud that came over me of HIV, I didn't know how to deal with it at first. I kind of went numb and went blank. And then one day from that car accident, I don't know what it was, but I snapped out of it. And today, I decided that I wasn't gonna let HIV define me, that I'm going to start turning my mess into a message, because that car accident almost took my life. HIV can take my life. So if I don't get a handle and grip on it, it's gonna take me out, and I'm not gonna let this define me. So I started turning my mess into a message, sharing my story, putting it out there, letting people who were straight-minded, straight acting like I was for so long, show them that it's okay to be you, to come out, don't hide, and get yourself stuck. Because today, I am the Ryan White Peer Navigator for the Southern Tier AIDS program in Binghamton. It's an agency through the Southern Tier Care Coordination, and I am a full-time college student with a 3.8 GPA, and I did all this in a few months. So today I'm slaying my HIV. I'm not letting it define me, because today I define my HIV.